You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. If you might mess it up, you're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. Shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
Don't force me out of bed in your society. Don't push me down the road you're bleeding down. Don't try to fix my head, it's just your anxiety. Don't hush me now, 'cause I just wanna shout. Don't make me dance to the tune that you're humming. No, my body don't move like that. Don't make me pretend I don't see your shortcomings. You'll be running when I raise the black flag.
Hi. Hi. Sorry. So that was the double mute. Turn it up. I know. Turn it up and it goes to mute. So my apologies. I was on double mute there. Today is live Q&A. I realized like a minute to the into the countdown timer that I forgot to update our credits. So I'm going to do that super quick. So hang on while I do some fixing of things. I'm going to go into preview mode and do this. But let's see. So today I actually have a quick announcement for you before we get into the Q&A. And hold on, I have to pull out my horrible this magic track pad that I hate with a passion. But let's see, let me make sure. Oh, it's not even connected. So I'm fixing things on the fly today. You may not see me today. That's okay. It's not working, but I will fix that later. But I have the new credits, so that's all that matters. So let's go here. The Magic Mouse is pure evil. I need to change it out. I definitely need to change that out. Okay, so welcome. Today's live Q&A, I have a couple of announcements or things that I want to talk to you about today before we get into the questions, but I'll let you go ahead and start asking the questions that you want to ask, whether it's about, tech, growing your audience, being on camera, more comfortable, etc., etc. Wait, what? Didn't expect to get it announced. Hey, Miles. Recently discovered the channel. Yes, I've been talking to Miles on Instagram. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know what we're talking about. What is that a joke? Like, did I miss something? I think I have an unread message from you. But I have, so before I get to my announcements, I have a community project that I would love for you to participate in. So I'll tell you about that in a second. Go ahead and ask your questions in the chat room. Put a Q in front of the question so that we can identify it and I can find it. It's going to be in my queue because our amazing team is gathering those questions up and sending them to me. Rule number 2, I need to come up with a better word than rule. But rule number 2, definitely don't ask your question twice. We will get to it and I will do it as quickly as humanly possible. Number 3, super chats do take priority. So if you don't want to wait for the queue, because sometimes we get a lot of questions, you don't have to wait. You can just super chat with your question and we will rise that to the top. Now, yes, group project. Okay, so this is super exciting, guys. I have something that I want us all to participate in. My Rodecaster Pro just fell in and on itself because I had propped it up. If you're new, David is not new. David Hunt, never new, but he did remind me I didn't ask you. If you are new, please do let me know by typing in new. Okay, so group project. Okay, you might not have to do that in this case. Now, so I have a community project I would love your help with. So here's the deal. I am helping organize in certain parts of the situation, YouTube Small Biz Day on June 24th. Now, there are 22 small businesses who are going to be going live, some of them for the very first time. And I am completely honored to be helping out with this project, getting people comfortable in front of the camera, getting people to understand how to go live, deal with all of the comments and the moderation and all of the everything that goes into going live. Now, the reason this is a community project is because you guys, I hope that you will help support these small businesses. So I'll give you the details here in a second. But, some of these are going live for the first time and they're a little, nervous, right? Like, because LAM exists. And I would love for you, because you know what it takes to go live. You know what it feels like that first time out, or even the second, third, etc. time. I would love for us all to show up in these live streams, and I will give you all of those details as a community to help support them, encourage them, ask questions if you like the stuff that they're doing, that they're selling, because it is a live shopping experience. So if you like it, buy it. But I'm not getting anything from that. I just want you guys to show up and just support them with comments and encouragement and questions about what they're showing off. So this is a live shopping experience, and we've got 3 different categories that they'll be doing. Food from 9 to 12, fashion from 9:30 to 12:30, lifestyle from 10 to 1. So we've got a lot of small businesses that are going to be going live, showcasing their products, having a shopping experience, but also just talking about their stories. I met these guys recently this week and I was like, oh my God, they are amazing. Their stories are incredible. Their hearts are in the right place for the products that they've created to be able to help the world in one way or another. And so I am super excited to be involved in this project. And also, by the way, I should point this out. I'm doing this in conjunction with Tech with Brett, his YouTube channel. So Brett has been amazing through this project as well. So we're helping these businesses get up and running, understanding what it takes to go live from even just a delivery standpoint, right? So this is gonna be super, super exciting. I'll do the food. Okay, that's appropriate. So Coffee Talk and Tech will be at the food ones. Your tech coach says, count me in. No, don't troll. Let's not troll them. So what do you guys think? Are you in? Are you gonna be there? Are you going to encourage them as well? Yes, community project. I'm so excited about it. It's gonna be a really, really cool project. And I just can't wait to see, it's not a dance project, no, Renee. Yes, Jason, you did miss it. So that is, something that I will fill you in on more details as it comes closer, but put that on your calendar for that YouTube Small Biz Day, June 24th. Who's in? Say I'm in if you're in the comments. And as you do that, awesome, Marcus is in. Of course you are. Of course. Okay. So here is the deal. We're going to start answering questions. Oh, Sammy, thank you so much. Callie is in. Anthony is in. Your tech coach is in. Animal Paradise. Sammy in. And SmackDown. Yes. My fashion expertise about mine as well. Lyle is in. Fantastic. Oh, fantastic. Yes, I love the support from the community. I knew I could count on you guys to support these people because you know what it's like. Okay, so let's get down to some questions. I feel like there was something else I was going to tell you, but I don't remember. Yes, you're in it for them to win it. I don't know what that, oh, okay, Tron. Okay, cool. Okay, so questions. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to mention. Graphics, new graphics right here, livestreamingpros.com/store. These graphics that you're seeing are all brand new, all kinds of different colors, and you can get those at the launch rate. That price will go up on Monday. So yes, okay, questions. SmackDown Outdoors asked, could using StreamYard be the reason my Facebook Live views have fallen over 90% in the last 2 months? Nothing else has changed. Is Facebook not like third-party streaming services? SmackDown, I'm glad you brought that up. Somebody started a rumor. I don't know who it was, at what point, but it has been going around for years that third-party services will hurt your views. That is not the case. So what Facebook cares about is that you keep people on longer and that they are engaged. So Facebook's algorithm, any algorithm, all it's doing is paying attention to what the viewers are doing. So no, the fact that you're using StreamYard, Restream, or anything else, it's not hurting your views. However, what does hurt your views is lack of engagement, lack of people coming back over and over. And sometimes, yes, the algorithm will go wonky and stop delivering the notifications to people. And this is why you must control your notifications, your promotion of your live stream. Do not ever, please listen to me, do not ever expect Facebook, YouTube, or anybody else to promote for you. You hope they do, and it's great when they do, but you take control over the algorithm. So what I mean by that is that you have an email list. You promote it on social. You promote it in any way you can to the people that want to watch you, and you don't leave it up to them. Awesome. Oh, thank you, M3 Live. Appreciate you being in for the community project. All right, so hopefully that helps. SmackDown, let me know if you have any follow-up questions about that. Okay, Angelo, member for 2 months. Woohoo! What kind of table, platform, workstation do you use or recommend to hold some of your gear? Dimensions. Well, it depends on what we're talking about, Angelo. So, here at this desk, and I did not set up my behind the scenes camera today. I was busy on some other stuff today, but So here actually we have a video that goes through my whole setup. You can see that I actually have an arm mounted at my desk that's holding all of my gear, my camera, my light, my microphone. And then I have Varipoles as well right here. These are tension poles that go from top to bottom, to the ceiling to the floor. Don't require any installation or drilling of any kind. And those with an arm or a mount can actually help hold all of your gear. So it depends on how you're set up. Do you want everything mounted to your desk? Do you want everything mounted on a floor, away from your desk? Things like that. So do be aware that, that is one of the things that we do talk about inside of our studio workshop. And that's livestreamingpros.com/studio. So like if you want to dive into all of that, our Streamer Accelerator group has the ability to like post your, you can post your setup and we can guide you and to show you different ways to like change your setup, right? Things like that. Holy cow, guys. So earlier this morning, it was cold. I had the windows open, so that's probably why. And now I'm like sweating. So I put on a sweater because I was cold. Now I'm like, like I don't ever sweat really during live. But it got really hot really fast all of a sudden. I'm like, wardrobe change. All right. MC Lido. Let's see. How do you avoid your guest from echoing? MC, you want to make sure that both you and the guest are wearing headphones. Headphones are your key to removing echo. And these are the headphones that I use. Now, these are really actually small, right? So when I put these headphones on, even if I have so they go around the ear. These are called the Me Audio M6s. There we go. So see how they kind of disappear if I had my wire back there? Can't really see them. I mean, can if I like turn, right? But they're well hidden for most people. So those are fantastic options for both you and the guests. And we do have a link. I think it's livestreamingpros.com/headphones if I remember correctly. But yeah, do that and you'll be good to go. Now, some services like Ecamm, StreamYard, Restream offer echo cancellation as an option. If you choose that, and that helps with the echo, even if you're not wearing headphones, but that's not recommended because it can still introduce echo from time to time, and it creates a ducking effect. So when you have echo cancellation on, if both of you are talking at the same time, one of you is getting ducked in the audio when you have echo cancellation on. But if you're wearing headphones and you turn echo cancellation off, then you're both going to be heard at the same level that you set. Okay, let's see. You know what? Okay, so CK, rocking the M6s as well. I love how you guys are always talking to each other and helping each other in the chat room. And I just want to stop and say, that's the reason I knew I could do this community project with you, that I felt comfortable and confident that I gotta reset the capture card. So that's the reason, because you all are an amazing, amazing community. You're incredibly supportive, you're positive, you're helpful, and it means the world to me that you show up and not only show up for these live streams, but you're ready to support each other in addition to this channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for your upcoming help with the YouTube Small Biz Day live streams as well. Oh, you are an animal, Renee. No, a single AirPod. I know that you do that. And I wanted to actually, get on to you about that. Now you understand the use of ducking. Whoop, whoop. Glad I could help. Okay. Back 40 Firewood. Best way to auto display an animated graphic on screen when a super chat comes in from YouTube. Back 40, I don't know what software you're using, but essentially what you're doing with that is it's called a widget in most cases, or it's an overlay or a widget. In Ecamm, it's specifically called a widget. You're going to set this up in Streamlabs or Stream Elements. I prefer Stream Elements, the magical Mr. Paul Dixon, the guy who creates all of these amazing graphics, which you can get right now, brand new ones right here. He creates all of them, and he has a lot more customizable control. Is that a word? We'll go with it. In Stream Elements. And then what they do is they give you a URL, and then you bring that into your software, and when something happens, that fires. So that's how you're going to do that, okay? Ducking is good in dodgeball too. You're right about that. Miles, hi Miles. New member, when did you join, Miles? Did you join recently? Thank you so much for being a member. Pandemic meant moving my podcast interviews from studio to online. Any software recommendations to make this work via video calls, which makes it easy for guests who may not always, podcast interviews, software recommendations, video calls, which makes it easy for guests who may not always be set. So that's going to come in your software, right? So you can do that a number of different ways. Oh, you at the start of the chat, I missed it. I'm so sorry, Miles. Thank you so much. Welcome to the LSP family. Actually, as part of the LSP family, I'm going to answer your question here in a second, but I just want to point out, if you're like Miles and you join the YouTube membership, you actually get access to all of our Q&A. So if you miss them live, we cut those off and we from the main content. So that's not available for public consumption. So every show that we do, those Q&As, those get the members only, right? And then we also have member only chat, which we're going to actually be moving into shortly in a few minutes. And those people get to, on Fridays, continue to ask questions and continue to chat in the chat room. We don't stop the stream. You can still watch publicly, but if you get, if you join the membership by clicking join now, you actually get to participate in a lot more behind the scenes stuff, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so you're using OBS. OBS is trickier. So I don't know if you're on a Mac or a PC, but like this is Ecamm, right? And so Ecamm, vMix have these options, but when I open up my interview, then what we can do is I can send people a link, right? You can copy that link and you can send that to people. And then what they can do is come in as a guest, like if I were to do, you know, the two-person guest interview here. And so you can see me. Then I have them here. You don't have to have fancy overlays if you're doing this for a podcast, but if you wanted video of it, you can. And what's beneficial here is that you then capture all of the audio, right? And it does have the ability to separate the audio out so that you can have separate, you have the ISO audio tracks. So you have this audio and the guest audio, and you can edit those in the podcast later. So that is definitely a good option. I'm on a Mac, so my concern is keeping high quality audio without hassling the guest to record it from their side. That's the beauty of it. They just take, you send them a link, they join on a browser, they come in, you're recording everything your side, and they're good to go. Like they don't have to worry about a thing. So it's very, very, very easy from that perspective. Thank you so much, Backwood, for the $10 super chat. You're awesome. Thanks for the info. We'll check out Stream Elements. I use Ecamm. Fantastic. So it's super, super simple. I have videos about that in my Ecamm tutorials on how to bring those widget links in. Now, I will also say, you know, Miles, if you want audio and interviews and you don't want like a full setup with software, you can use Restream or StreamYard, and those are all browser based, right? So you're not going to get, actually, I think Restream, did Restream have a new release with ISO audio? If I remember correctly. I don't think that that's necessarily the case. I may be making stuff up right now. I can't remember if they released that or not. But the option is that you don't have a software to set up. You just go on the browser, you bring them in just like I said with a link, and they're on the browser. It's a little easier of a setup and quicker to go, but Ecamm is actually really, really quick if you're not trying to set up like, you know, overlays and all of this stuff, right? So yeah, there you go. You have lots of options. Okay, next question. Because I spent so much time doing announcements for YouTube Small Business Day, woo! Sorry, Biz Day. YouTube Small Biz Day, June 24th, community project. I'm actually going to spend just a little bit more time before we go into members chat. So I'm going to keep answering questions. Ma says, do you have any recommendations for audio mixers? My team currently has a live track L8 mixed out with all the ports and full usage, need an upgrade. Ooh, so you're using, I don't know that specific mixer. Are you using 8 mics? How many mics are you using? So, you know, the Rodecaster Pro has 4 mics and also the audio track where you can like do sound effects, things like that. So that's an option. If you need, you know, more than 8 mics is what I'm wondering if that's what you're saying. Then you can look at a Mackie mixer. You know, there are Mackie is a great brand. They have 12 as well. They have 12 and then higher from that. So it depends on how many audio sources you need. So I'm not sure how to answer that without knowing that, but most people don't need a whole lot, so let me know. I mean, it doesn't have to be a music production, but typically you're pulling in a lot with a music production for sure. Yeah, Yamaha is another great brand. David says Soundcraft is a great brand as well. So you've got some options in terms of brands there. Look at, you know, when you are buying something, if you need something that big, make sure you look at reviews. Like that's going to be a key to doing that. Rod Martin, how do you go get a full screen browser window into an overlay like you just showed, like this one? So when you buy, actually, I have my credits downloaded. There we go. So when you buy our graphics, we actually have tutorials for you. So that might actually help you kind of understand how to set it up. But essentially, you know, in Ecamm, oh, sorry. Hang on. Going into demo mode. In Ecamm, so they have the PIP right here, the PIP option. And so I've placed my camera as a camera overlay in Ecamm. And then I'm just showing the secondary display. And then when in my Chrome browser, I'm just shifting it, right? So I'm just arranging it so that it fits inside that box. Now, oftentimes if I'm doing a presentation, I will actually bring in my second computer with another capture card, and that allows me to have a camera overlay for that computer instead of using the PIP option, the picture-in-picture. All right, hold on. Whoops. There we go. So hopefully that answers that question, Rod. Okay. No, M3, I am not using the Mac One the Mac. I am not using the Mac Mini M1. Why do there have to be so many M's? It's tripping me up every time. Yeah, so we have some videos, video resources in terms of hooking up the M1 with additional monitors. Hopefully my team has that information. I'm not sure. If not, email support. We can kind of forward you in the right direction. All the M's, all the time. Ah! Can we have a conversation, Apple? Huh? Can I? Let's see. Okay, Anthony said, how do I cancel a scheduled Facebook Live on Ecamm Live? So you're going to need to go into your Facebook page for that. Go into Creator Studio, find that scheduled stream, or on your page itself, there's a button that says admin only. And so you can click that, you can go in, you can delete it from there, as opposed to through Ecamm Live. So that's going to be your best bet. Lose yourself in it. Oh no, I'm not even going to try and wrap that, but that's kind of funny. I like that. If I were that smart, then I would have come up with that myself, but definitely not. French press finance. who is responsible, oh, this is what I was going to do at the beginning of the stream, who is responsible for sending these awesome things and leg warmers, which was just in the nick of time because I needed it for an upcoming video. If you haven't seen my social post with a link with a picture of yesterday's shoot, that video is going to be going out next week, and you guys are hopefully going to enjoy that. So aerobicize time. But also a massive, massive thank you to Cindy Gay, student who did this for us. If you guys don't know, this is Lamb, the live adrenaline monster, right? So as you see him all the time, look, it's so cute. She does rug hooking and she did this for us. How amazing is that? So thank you so much, Cindy. I can't thank you enough, all of you. This is the best community on the internet, in my opinion, and I just appreciate each and every one of you. Ah, so freaking amazing. I love you. Isn't it adorable? Thank you, French Press. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you to everybody who sends stuff. You know, Renee has been keeping Callie in coffee crisps to support her habit of coffee crisps. Oh, geez. Okay, back to questions. Now, I'm going to answer a couple more questions, and then we're going to go into member chat. And that means that we're going to still be public on YouTube. We are going to stop the Facebook stream. So if you're watching Facebook, now is a great time to head on over to youtube.com/livestreamingpros to get your stuff. But remember, we have all of these new graphics, brand new graphics in the store, completely new designs. I just spit. I don't know if you saw that. Completely new designs. And they are at a lower cost right now. So you can get those right here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, hold on. I'm coming, I promise. I don't know why it keeps reverting back to the wrong camera. So here we go, livestreamingpros.com/store, and that will ensure that you have all of the brand new graphics that you can use to really increase the level of production in your live stream. The prices go up on Monday, so don't forget that. Okay, now we're coming back to this. Okay, I know the graphics look so good. I mean, I'm so impressed. Every time Paul does something new, I'm just like, I didn't know you had it in you. Like, it's amazing. Like, new stuff, new things all the time. It's crazy. Okay. French Press, can you repost the link to the group project? I can't find it when I scroll back in the chat. Did we? It's, okay, mods. Ready? It's youtube.com/ads/smallbizday. Biz with a Z. Small-biz-day. youtube.com/ads/smallbizday. That's the community project. You can see when the live shopping experiences are happening and put that on your calendar to support those amazing small businesses who just, they're coming from the heart and they're doing amazing things with their products and things that they're offering in their business, that they have been growing their business, but now they're really starting in on the YouTube side of things. Okay. Next question. Sammy Superstar, 6 months member. Always, actually more than that, but I always wanted to know, why are you not a big fan of the Magic Mouse for streaming? Because it sucks. So it just jumps around. It's so hard to kind of control, and I wind up doing things with the Magic Mouse that I don't intend to do, right? So yeah. See? Kathleen is amazing, coming in with the link for you guys. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you all and our mods, our team. It's so incredible to have such amazing people connected with this community and team. Thank you. Okay, I know the trackpad is I'm gonna swap out the Magic Mouse for the trackpad for sure. Okay, Lanahu? I hope I'm saying your name right. I apologize if I'm screwing that up. Question, having an issue with sound and video sync in Ecamm. Cam is the Sony ZV-1 and sound card is Focusrite. Do you have such issues? If yes, what's the solution? Tried Ecamm delay option. So so you have the ZV-1 going into the Focusrite, then Focusrite coming into your PC. Try going a little simpler, right? When you have delay issues, and if the delay option in Ecamm isn't working, you start from scratch, right? So like remove the issues. And so then you want to like kind of try a different cable, try a different gear, and try to remove the complexity is where you want to start. See if you have still delay issues, and then wait, hold on, I gotta say bye to Facebook. Hang on, I wanted to give it a couple more minutes since I spent so much time at the beginning. But yeah, so we are going into member only mode. That's what I meant. Did I say? Sorry, I just got corrected. I did not mean that your camera is going into the Focusrite. I think I did actually say that. I did not mean that. So when your camera is coming into your computer, you have your audio source, is what I meant, coming into your computer as well. See if you can, bypass that and try and keep it simple. But oftentimes, we do see problems with that device and audio sync. I've seen that complaint quite a bit. So maybe you want to switch out the gear. Maybe try a USB mic, or I don't know which mic you have, but you want to just simplify the process so that you don't have to deal with that audio issue. Okay, so we're going into member chat mode now. Facebook, come on over to YouTube, and that's youtube.com/livestreamingpros, youtube.com/livestreamingpros. I am really hot right now. Like, I wish I wouldn't have worn this. It was so cold this morning before I started. Sorry, I'm complaining now. Okay. So, anyway, where was I going? Oh yeah, we were going into members only chat. So what you want to do is head on over to youtube.com/livestreamingpros. If you are not a member yet, and you want to continue to ask questions, continue to participate in the community, then head on over to that join button. You just click join now in the YouTube chat box, and that will allow you to become a member like Miles did at the beginning of this show. You become part of the family, and you'll be able to get access to special behind the scenes private information. And these Friday streams, you're going to get your name in the credits as well. You'll see that at the end of it. So member only mode activated. Wait, we're gonna need to dance. All right, now that we're in members only mode, what I'm gonna do is try something. If you're watching publicly, you can still ask a question by super chat and just include that in the super chat. If you still want to, hold on, hold tight. Let's see. You guys, I'm just doing this. I didn't even do preview mode on this, so bear with me. All right, we've got members chat coming on here in the background. Where's my button? Where's my button? There we go. There I am. Well, hello. There we go. So these are our beautiful members. I trust them to be on screen. I don't necessarily trust everybody. So I trust you guys, members. Don't make me wrong, okay? Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you. Well, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons today. Hold tight. Change. There we go. Okay, got to get the super chat back on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I feel like dancing. Take your time. Thank you guys so much. So as CK says, don't be naughty, right? Do I really trust Callie at this point? Yes. It is Friday. It is allowed to be a little off and a little goofy because that's what members chat is for. So if you guys, members, if you have anything that you want to talk about, it can be a little off topic. I don't care. Or if you want to continue to ask questions, you can totally doing that. Barry Hawkins. Woo woo, Barry, welcome to the LSP family. Thank you so much for being here. Now you get access to special member-only content, behind the scenes stuff, streams that nobody else sees. You also get access to the Q&As that we chop off from our other live streams. That gets over to you as a member so that you can still dig into that. I'm gonna sit, since I'm so like hot right now, I'm just gonna play it casual and I'm gonna sit down because I feel like it. How about that? Oh, I still have John's comment up here. Thank you. Glad to be here. We're glad to have you here. Thank you. No, CK, we can talk about bacon. We can talk about bacon. That I'm okay with. Time to sit down. All right. So whatever you want to talk about, you are in control, members. You are in control. But let's see. We did have some other member comments or questions that I didn't get to before. Malung says, this is especially for Facebook Live. My company has licenses for multiple songs, but Facebook keeps auto-stopping the stream due to copyright. Okay, here's the deal. And I learned something new recently about music copyrights for churches. I don't know if you're a church or what, but there are, so when you pay for some of the bigger licenses, that actually, Ma, are you still here, by the way? It says, so there are certain church licenses like the CCLI that actually state these days, this is a new thing. It actually states that you have a license to Facebook and social platforms. That didn't used to exist, and now it's really confusing churches or any other companies like what you're saying, because you have this license that you believe to be able to be used on social platforms. However, Facebook, YouTube, they don't support that. So while the license technically is able or may be able, you have to check your license language, but it may say that you have that license capability. If Facebook, YouTube, or anybody else don't actually put the technical capabilities into their platforms, then you're still getting flagged. So you can actually report that. Facebook makes it really difficult. YouTube is great at the ability to to dispute it. You can dispute that on Facebook. It's really difficult. Sometimes they don't even give you the capability to, so you have to kind of go through a different support option. But yeah, so okay, that makes sense. And that makes sense in terms of the timing that I discovered this new news, because it didn't used to state that. You get flagged every week on YouTube for CCLI. I'm hearing that, constantly. And the trick is so they have to work with CCLI, and the big license companies, whoever you're using, have to work with Facebook and YouTube, and Facebook has to implement the technology to connect the two. All that Facebook and YouTube have done at this point, Twitch as well, is connect certain licenses like Epidemic Sound, right? So this is the service that I use. I always point the wrong way. Never gonna get that, am I? This is the service I use for all of my music, and I freaking love it. I get how churches, are it's a lot harder to find stuff on platforms like this. However, I do know some churches that are using Epidemic Sound in their services. So unfortunately, while you may be paying for it, Facebook isn't giving you the capability to use it. So you're kind of stuck in between a rock and a hard place, unfortunately. So, right, true. If your service produces media themselves. Okay, hold on. There we go. It's a Friday. Let's just go with that. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Do you like bacon grilled cheese? You know what, Sammy? I got to admit to something. Confession time. I don't. Oh, no, I have. Never mind. I was about to confess to something and then I realized I have had it. I have had bacon grilled cheese from a restaurant, but I've never made it myself. So if it's crispy enough and if it's not getting soggy by the cheese. Here's the deal with bacon. Bacon is only good crispy. Like crispy. I don't like soft bacon. I love bacon, but it can't be soft. Bacon wrapped anything sucks. Everybody's like, ooh, bacon wrapped, so fancy, so good. I'm like, ugh, it's soft, it's disgusting. But bacon, crispy bacon, that is the best. Limp bacon is sort of nasty. Agreed, it's disgusting. I disagree, Callie. I really disagree. Bacon confessional. You've never had bacon grilled cheese. Might have to try that. It can be good. It can also go wrong because it can get soggy from all the cheese and the grease, right? So you gotta get it just right. So Ron says that's why we only live stream to YouTube, even though we get flagged. You're not monetized, so you just leave it as is. There you go. And it's really, really difficult to report or to dispute that on Facebook. They're not really giving you many options. Yeah, CK. Oh, yeah. Bacon wrap is trash. Agreed. It's just so good. Disgusting. Yeah, it's all right. I prefer bacon just alone. But whatever. Bacon wrap is for people who can't flavor their food. I don't know what that means, Kat. What does that even mean? What? Is there bacon toothpaste? Yes, there is. So here's the deal. Back in the day when I was Callie Lewis, bacon was a big thing around my world, and I always talked about bacon. And so my viewers would send me bacon everything. Bacon Band-Aids, bacon lollipops, bacon toothpaste, bacon gum, bacon of all varieties, of all kinds of anything. No. Scallops are fantastic on their own. Why do you need to add some soggy bacon to the... No, John, no. Just no. Donkey snacking bacon. I don't know what that is. What is that? Bacon maple donuts are awesome. Yeah, there's a little too much for me. Bacon deodorant? No, yuck. Bacon vodka. It was not good. Yeah, I can imagine. That seems like it wouldn't taste that good. The coffee crisp. Oh! Sorry. I'm bad. And now we are live bacon pros. Bacon toothpaste is for dogs and cats to use, right? No, there was actually like human bacon toothpaste. It's disgusting. I don't have a bacon shirt. I used to have plenty of bacon shirts, but not anymore. Scallops. You guys, I said we could talk about whatever you want. Oh, I'm supposed to be on, hold on, I'm sorry. I totally spaced here. I am supposed to have chat up. Sorry. Okay, I knew I was on the wrong thing. Why are we, there we are. Okay, bacon shaving cream? That's disgusting. I put my food, hold on. I'm so glad I already put my food in the dinner. Where do you live, Miles? Where are you? Bacon cupcakes. See, that doesn't, I don't know. Like, why don't we just leave bacon alone? Pop culture reference. Britney Spears. Leave Britney alone. Why can't we leave bacon alone? Gosh. Nothing. Yeah, everything goes over my head. I am so far behind, I feel like. I'm Canadian and I like my coffee crisp. Apparently Callie does too. I don't know how she's not bigger than she is. Oh man, she eats a lot of coffee crisps. Free Britney. Turkey bacon. I gotta say, not a big fan because it can't get as crispy. I've never had turkey bacon super crispy. So Who started this? You did. You did, Sammy. You started the bacon talk. It's your fault. Leave the bacon alone. Okay. Do we have questions? CK, member for a year. Will there be any 4th of July animations graphics coming? I don't know. Will there? I don't know. I know, that's what it said. CK, it says member 1 year. Can you believe that? Congratulations on your 1 year anniversary. I will neither confirm nor deny that. I don't know. I'm not saying anything because I don't know. Because I haven't been given permission to know yet. Ooh, we received over 100 chat messages today with Restream chat. Nice. Happy membership birthday to you. Yes, happy membership birthday to CK. I know, Sammy, yours, every time you chat, it shows like you've been a member for 6 months right now. And I know that that's not true, but I don't have that calculation in my head. So I don't know what it is to sub it. Okay, so for bonus points, chorizo and your grilled cheese. No. You know what? I am a big fan of having, grilled cheese kind of. What did I make? I made an amazing grilled cheese recently. I'm trying to remember what I put in there. What did I put in there? And then I tried it again with like goat cheese and it did not work. I don't know what was wrong. Goat cheese and other cheese, it actually should have worked really, really well. What did I put in there that was different? I can't remember. Crap. I'm never going to get the same amazing. It was like spectacular, amazing, this grilled cheese. And I can't remember what I put in there. So that's not good. I should always log it. Yes, I did interview Darth Vader in bed. I interviewed a lot of people in bed. Everybody was fully clothed, just so you know. Just so you know. Proper grilled cheese. I guess we're talking about grilled cheese and food from now on in this member chat. Proper grilled cheese is supposed to be Wonder Bread, butter, and Kraft singles. That's it. I am a big fan of just a simplified like grilled cheese, I gotta say. Hot pancetta. Ooh, Gouda, Fontina. What book am I reading right now? I'm reading a couple of different books at the moment, actually kind of popping back and forth. But yeah, I don't remember the name of them. Proper grilled cheese. Oh wait, I already said that. Goat cheese, bacon, apple slices, habanero, strawberry jam. She did say that she made this amazing and it sounds good, but I also don't know that I like the crunch and the cheese. Like sometimes, like when it comes to mac and cheese too, they try and go really fancy with the mac and cheese and like sprinkle like breadcrumbs on top of it. And that's always a no-go for me. Like really, all grilled cheeses are great grilled cheeses. But you got to mix it, right? You got to have a couple of different flavors in there. Like you can just keep it simple, super, super simple with just sharp cheddar. But if you go like, cheddar, like sharp cheddar, and, maybe a Colby Jack and a mozzarella or a provolone or something like that can kind of add a different flavors. Really good. Oh my gosh. Okay. So can I tell everybody your secret, Callie? So Annie's mac and cheese. I was always a big fan of Kraft mac and cheese. I know that that's like the worst for you, but I was always a big fan of the Kraft mac and cheese. And then because Annie's mac and cheese I always wanted to like, but I never really liked it because it was too runny and you couldn't like quite get it. So one day Callie said, I was complaining about this. I don't know. We have very in-depth conversations about grilled cheese and mac and cheese and food of all kinds. But one day Callie was like, leave the milk out of Annie's mac and cheese. So you get the white cheddar, Annie's, leave the milk out. So it's just the butter that you're mixing. And it's spectacular. It actually really is the better way. Yes, of course, Abby likes bacon. What kind of question is that, CK? What kind of question is that? Of course she does. I tried sprinkling garlic powder and Parmesan. Oh, that's what I did. Thank you so much, Kat. I'm sorry. Okay. Crispy crust. Ooh, that is a good. That's what I did for the amazing grilled cheese. I put roasted garlic in there. It was spectacular. So the mixture of cheeses and roasted garlic. That's what I did. Now I remember. Thank you, Kat, to the rescue. It was so good. Oh my God. Now I want to make that. Annie's is good if you don't put the milk in there. It's too, like, it doesn't matter how much milk you put in it. It's too runny with milk. Okay. Are you guys enjoying this? Paul, I just added it back. Did we, okay. We have an actual question I'm going to answer. Sorry, we've totally gone off the deep end, but this is what member-only chat is for. You guys control it, so I allowed you to control it. Bacon in the corner. Wait, did anybody say anything about my garlic? Hold on. Bacon, bacon, bacon picture. How finely do you cut your garlic? That one was not cut super finely, so you could actually like get a chunk of garlic. Yeah. Wait. Oh! I was like, what are you guys talking about? I couldn't imagine. Like, I was like, what are you guys talking about? Bacon in the corner. I was like, what? I just saw that. That is hilarious. That was a gift from a viewer. And it talked. It said, I'm bacon. Oh, yes. The garlic, definitely worth doing in your grilled cheese. Thank you so much, Sammy, for the super chat. I don't know. Let's see what was the super chat? Here we go. Do you like mac and cheese with ketchup? I did as a kid, for sure. That was the only way I ate anything was with ketchup. I ate everything with ketchup. I haven't had mac and cheese with ketchup in a very long time, so I don't know anymore. He is magical. Paul is very magical. Okay. Garlic is awesome. Yes, 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 yes. You can never have enough. Okay, we have an actual tech question, so I'm going to answer that from Bill. He's trying to get us back on track. Bill says he's a member for 1 month. He's like, what is happening right now? What are Webm and Ecam? So, oh, thank you so much for this $5 super chat. I take that green eye mac and cheese. Fair enough. Webm is a different file format or a different like way of adding, videos and super chat things, alerts, widgets. So you can actually do like Webm, and it's actually a lot more. It's a smaller file size. So we actually have a link to where I think we have a link to the like a full explanation about this and like how it kind of works. I may be wrong about that, but to put it in proper terms, it's a format for animated graphics, very small size, and in the Ecamm it can have audio. Yeah. So that's what, what I was saying earlier, like it's a smaller file size, so it's much more manageable and it's better on your CPU, right? So that you can not have as much heavy load. Whew. Let's see, what was the question? Barry, new member, Barry. Any pro tips for suppressing mechanical keyboard noise when using a mic close to it? The Luit. So just, you want to separate that as much as possible, right? So if your mic is up close, the Luit is a mic that you're most likely going to have closer to your mouth. It's going to give you the better audio. And so the closer it is to your mouth, if you have your keyboard on the table kind of pushed back from it, you shouldn't be getting too much audio from that. If you are, then maybe try a different keyboard, to be honest, because even you hear that. Oh, my chat went away. But anyway, You can get noises in your audio, but you could wear gloves. Miles is saying, tap quieter, type quieter. But yeah, so if you move it away, like maybe you have off to the side or kind of further back. My keyboard is actually way further back. It's like under the monitor, and I do that for space, one, but also for the sound, right? So if I'm going to go into Chrome, and you can see me reaching for it, but it's here. And if I'm typing, you hear that because I'm not typing anywhere I should be. Like, you hear the dumpster. But so you can't really like hear it too much. Real question. Is there any reason not to use my 2017 iMac Pro for my streaming machine when I buy a new MacBook Pro later this year? It depends on, how is it functioning? You got to look at how it's functioning. Is it doing what you want it to? Are there issues? Is the CPU running hot, right? Or are you having any issues that might actually be causing problems for your stream? If you're not, and it's handling and functioning perfectly well, then go for it, right? Until it's not. I'm assuming you're going to be using the MacBook Pro for your own personal use. Exactly. Yeah. So like you can have a couple of different, if you love the mechanical keyboard for normal everyday use, have that quieter keyboard. It's a smaller one would be, what is he doing? What did Paul do? Hold on. I'm scrolling up. What did Paul do? Oh yeah, that's true. It's a Webm file. So when you super chat, that is a Webm file. Okay. Oh, I have a meeting in 2 minutes. Okay, I gotta go. Thank you all so much for hanging out today. Thank you all for becoming members and for super chatting, and also for participating in the upcoming community project, YouTube Small Biz Day. I'm so honored to be a part of this, helping these small businesses understand what it takes to demo their products, to have moderators, to go live effectively. And that's just a huge honor to be asked to be involved in this. And I want you guys involved as well. So this is a community project for all of us to participate in, and go support these guys who, some of them haven't gone live ever. So they'll be needing your support in the chat room. All right, I'm gonna go. You guys, thank you so much. We've got credits a rolling. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.